Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
The second baseman, Oswald.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Peraza went deep in his most recent game.
Nope, that's inside.
That's ripped, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Schanuel digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1 hammered down the right side but foul. The 0-2. And
Inside,
misses
ball 1.
inside. And he grounds one to the right side. Now Altuve handles it. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Angels strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. As we go. to the last of the third. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That hit him.
Out. Ball
And
got
the
him right
leadoff
there.
man is aboard to start the inning. And at first, now the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Yo 1. Foul ball there. Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now
Ball
one
one.
missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner on the move. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 70 also getting ready. One out and a runner at second. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Walker.
That one almost got him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Pena coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Up the middle, Neto. That ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yohan.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here is Moncada. Grounded out his first time.
That's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Adele batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Man at first, one away. Squirts away a little bit. There's a 1-1. In the air to left center. Brings it in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Angels lead 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
And now the count is even. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And it's
That's
even
ball
up.
2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Soriano departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silseth, ready to make his season debut. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
And the batter now, Jake Myers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Just simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
All loaded up. Cam Smith, the next to hit. And that misses. And that's ball one. On the ground, right side. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a run across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One out, bases full. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate.
He beat it.
It's safe. It's 6-0.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's down and in. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. The Stros up big in this one. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter Jorge Soler.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Jorge Soler. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
He did not go around. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Astros baseball on The Show, Houston. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jose Altuve up to hit here. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Shanuel takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Chase Silseth out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Romano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 down, bases empty. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit.
Ball.
That catches the corner. Romano, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next, Oswald Peraza.
The second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. On the ground to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So back to the top of the order. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. That missed
Off the plate,
inside.
ball 1.
Ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Ball to strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The Astros up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind. Catcher's mind and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ball.
Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the center
So
fielder,
digging in,
number
Jake
6,
Myers. He's already homered in this game.
Myers.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Here's your 1. Breaking ball,
Boom,
and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Astros,
First
the
and
right
second
fielder,
and nobody out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to second, they get 1. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Bounce to the right side. Peraza throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They lead it, though, 6-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Astros,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Hayden Wesneski.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
Yohan Moncada.
And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Correa fires to first in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Aye.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Goes down looking.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So up next, Zach Neto.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that skips in the dirt. Next
Ball,
one is
that's
off
out.
the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Towards first. Oh, what a stop. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 70, getting ready to make his season debut. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Isaac.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swinging a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker.
Aye.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more
Ball
on plane
inside.
than what he was anticipating.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Missed with a
That's ball two.
changeup. It's 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
I stomp on Trump and I rip the jam. MC Revenge is who I am. My rock leaves with the crease. Adidas on my feet. And my I rock Z. Watch me speed through the
Now
streets.
pitching for the
Welcome back,
Astros,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 46.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Josh Lowe digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one missing low.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. One down.
Boog, I love how they incorporated Old Union Station in the construction of Dyken Park. It really makes it feel like it's existed here in downtown Houston for a long time.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's
Ball
down
one.
and away.
Hey!
The Angels with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Popped up. Altuve under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Jose Altuve now at the plate.
Altuve.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The next
Ball
offering
two.
misses. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Now a fly ball to right center. Adele on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now batting.
And there's
third
one
baseman,
down.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. On the ground right side. Peraza. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros. Yainer Diaz.
Ball one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Astros.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
And that one fouled off. Deal one. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 8-0. These fans are really excited right now.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
So 2 down. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Grounds one to short, and it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Smith off of first with 2 away. That misses.
Outside.
And it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 44.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 70 won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Brent Suter taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. That's too low. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Angels.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Astros,
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Abreu.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
All 1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following
Now
suit.
batting,
It's just
the
a good
first
day as a
baseman,
manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one. Ball.
Just
ball three.
missed. Ripped on a line to center. Myers on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Left field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout. 8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, más también te gustan las mujeres. Estaba buscando una chica como tú, a quien le toca juguemos caro cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud, Rosita pa' la baby, todo su cruz.